Okay. Should be something. Yeah, all right, man. Haha. Looking for the computer. There we go. Pixie! Sweet. If I can just get my internet to trigger. What's the give me yellow card? Big duck. Again. Hard line. Not fair. Working. Top in the box. Sound connected and not connected all at the same time. At least it's recognizing the device. Ah, there we go. Now it's still saying fuck. I'm flummoxed. I don't know what to do. Still a yellow triangle. Even though I'm set up and connected. Saying I'm not connected. And no access. I cannot recognize. Mittens. ¿Qué pasa?
You won't get shit. Try to save my kid, but I know it ain't.
Can't minimize it. Nice. Good work. Good job. Good job. It's all duplicate. Howdy doody again, Mittens. What you up to? Oh, snap. Did you get past the Black Pyramid? Just think, the sooner you get all the boxes packed, the sooner you can get your tattoo work done. Yes, to the teacher. Franks and beans. Charmander. ¿Qué pasa? London girl. Welcome. What you been up to? Did you come to say hello and go silent like everyone else? At least Pixie's charging her phone, so she's got an excuse. Everyone else is all clammed up. Fuck us. Don't be side-eyeing me. Side-eyeing me. You know what I meant? Don't make fun of me. Good job. Good work. I'm proud of you. Brave. Good job. Good job. Very much. And that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and right, and right. will teach you how to Jane Fonda. And you will like it. Well, if you got a concussion, you'd be knowing it because you would have woke up and your head would have been pounding. Like pounding. Commander, you lost the last time you bet. Your track record is spotty at best. It does. It's tender area. A lot of muscles in the area. Intricate little muscles for your eyeballs to move around. She bet that Pixie wouldn't show up. It would flake out on coming to visit me. She was wrong. So wrong. Just saying. Well, I didn't lose. I had faith that Pixie would show up. I was right. Muahaha. Muahaha. Ha ha ha. Muahaha. Ho 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 ho. Ah,
Hey, I'm here.
I never been used to it yet. Hey, here I am.
I know.
Then it alerts me after the fact. Pixie Girl's here.
Oh,
Good job
well,
unpacking.
I got 6 down so far.
Right on.
I'm running out of fucking tape.
What are you working on? The closet?
No, I was actually working on like that whole big ass pile that was like sitting next to my dresser. So like all my crafting stuff that's just been sitting there. So I kind of like went through that and like taped all those up and like, reorganized it, marked them. And then I think while I'm on here, I'll probably go in the bathroom and maybe empty out one side of one of the cabinets and load up another box. That should take me about 5 minutes. I don't know.
Exactly.
But it's kind of hard, because like my eye does hurt. So like the light fucks it up. But it is what it is. Has to get done.
Mm-hmm. You're getting it done.
Yeah. Oh, man. Ah, shush. You're getting on my nerves. I'm busy. I got stuff to do. I cannot coddle you. You hear this? I cannot coddle you.
Shit, Bob was trying to maul me for my food.
She's been trying to maul me all damn day, and I'm like tired of it.
Well, I got like a double cheeseburger and a cluck sandwich.
Ugh.
He was just all up in my shit. Like, I'm like, what? Fuck off. And then I broke him off a little piece and I chilled him out for a minute. But then
Oh, I
once I
know
got
this
the
feeling
chicken
though.
sandwich, he was just like, fucking, he needed to get some. All right, here. So I gave him a little chunk.
Well, you know how I haven't been feeding them the canned cat food, right? Because I'm trying to get them off of it until I can get them moved. So they're like completely pissed at me right now because they haven't had any wet cat food. So every time I go to eat, they're like sitting here like a couple of jackals or a couple of like, buzzards on a branch waiting for the leftovers. And I'm like, get the fuck away from me.
They want
You're
that
not
meat.
getting any, damn it.
They're like, we want meat. We're animals.
Exactly.
Go kill something.
Enough with this fucking snack treat, this little popcorn treats you're giving us.
Yeah, go out and eat a bird or get a lizard.
Oh my gosh. Well, they don't eat it. They just kill it and leave it. Oh, there's this big ass mama black widow right outside my damn door. I ordered food yesterday and I popped the door open to get it. And I swear to you, it's this big fat mama with with the red mark on the belly. And she was just laying up there upside down on on her web, like right there, right out front of the door. And I was like,
Kill it.
no, Kitty, you're not going outside because I know my cat. She'll fuck with it, and I don't want her getting eating it or getting bit and then get poisoned.
Kill it.
Huh?
Kill it.
Okay. I'm scared
broom?
of shit of bugs. I have some spider spray that I usually go out and I spray the patio every year before summer hits because I know these damn spiders go, Commander! But I haven't sprayed because I'm scared because the cats go out there and I don't want them to get sick from the spray. And I usually always
Spray
spray every
dissipates
year.
after like 10 minutes.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
because
not
there's a
like
ton of them out
Yikes.
it's
there.
parts per million.
Amanda, it's starting to look
That's a
like a damn
chill.
haunted house outside. I go out there with the broom and I brush down all the stupid spider webs every day, and
Oh,
then
you
the next
too.
day they're all back.
I sprayed. I don't have like spider or bug spray, and I'm so stupid. Have you guys ever tried botanical cleaning spray or all-purpose spray?
No, but I've heard of it. I've seen it. Does it work good?
I don't know because you know what? It smells like herbs, and I couldn't use it in my house because it's like disgusting. It literally smells like
Hmm.
herbs. But that's what I sprayed the spiders with.
You know what I'm wondering? Because, I was telling Dis, like, somebody taught me, I think it was my ex father in law, like, to kill flies. Like, you put rubbing alcohol in a spray bottle, and if you spray the flies, they die instantly right out of the air. You can literally
I
sit there
heard
and
that.
just, and it works. I swear it does. So I'm wondering if
That's
that would
really
work on
cool.
the spiders and stuff too, because then that way it's like you're not putting chemicals. It's actually like, I don't
It's
know.
an instant death. I don't know. Like
It's an
I
That's
honestly
instant
really
thought
death, girl.
that same thing tonight. I was like, because I literally heard that like a couple days ago about the alcohol.
Yep,
But I had to find like a spray bottle and I had to
go
like
to the Dollar Tree, buy a couple bottles of rubbing alcohol, some of the spray bottles, and just put the rubbing alcohol in there, nothing else. And then you just keep that with you. And like if you're outside and you're having a
keep it
barbecue
with
and
you.
there's flies. No,
Keep
like
it
I
as
mean,
your
like if
side
you're
piece.
outside at a barbecue, okay, look, the only reason I say
Yeah.
that is because when I first moved here, there
I'm
was
gonna have a
dairy
work truck
farms.
on.
There was dairy farms that were right across the street. And
Oh,
so we
yeah, I
had
can
a
see
lot of flies here when I first moved here. There was like tons of flies in the summer. And so I tried it and it worked. It works brilliantly. And then you're not like actually spraying chemical everywhere. It's just,
See, I used to have my house sprayed like for spiders and ants, and then I stopped doing it. But the chemicals worked for like I don't know how many years after. I think it's been like at least 4 years.
yeah, they usually do, honey. But see, like I live in an apartment complex, so they have people that come and spray all the time, but
Oh
they're
yeah.
fucking, they're chintzy about how they do it. They won't like go on people's patios, like,
Oh no, I would have the guy go like everywhere, everywhere.
yeah, but that's you hiring your own company. I know I used
I
to do
know
it
I
when I
gotta do
had
that
my
again
house.
instead of the alcohol. I just had to pay the guy to come back.
Yeah.
But I did it for like I don't know how long, for a
When I
couple
had my
years.
house, I did. They used to do it and I never had bug problems. But then I had a litter of boxers because I had two boxers and I had a litter. And one of my dogs, the one that I kept of all the puppies, the one that I kept ended up getting parvo.
What?
All the rest of them that I sold, everybody
Oh
else was
yeah.
fine, but mine ended up getting parvo. And then what the vet was telling me, he goes, well, do you have a bug spray guy that comes, or do you have a lawn guy that comes? Because maybe wherever he was last, he brought the parvo to you. And I was like, oh,
Okay, I never knew that could happen. Like
yeah.
the termite people can bring parvo.
Yes, because parvo is very contagious. So if they go to like somebody's house where a puppy or somebody has parvo in their yard, and parvo lasts for at least a year.
Oh.
So if any of them have it, you literally have to clean your whole house with bleach. So
Did you know that people can get a virus called parvo?
no,
But it's not the same as dogs, but it's also called parvo.
no, I had no idea. I've never heard of that. That's crazy. Yeah, but so that's the only way I could think of that my
Dis.
puppy got parvo because she wasn't around anybody
What?
else.
Why is Dis shaking his head?
Who knows? Why are you shaking your head, this?
It's
Because
Parvo
London's
suck.
gushing.
It does suck.
Parvo sucks.
Funny story. Like when we first bred my dog, we had like purebred labs. Like we had a
Yeah.
little white one come out, a little male, and that's the one my uncle kept. And like the neighbor said his dogs had parvo, so we weren't letting the dogs out. You know, we were staying in
Yes.
the front yard, not even putting them in the backyard near where his shit dogs were, and they were supposed to be caged up and kept away.
It's
And
very
fucking,
dangerous. It spreads very easily. And
it's
that's
like
what the
one of my
vet told
dogs started
us.
getting sick from it, right? And like
See?
he was all sensitive, so he can't deal with shit like that. So he sent me with the dog to the vet. And
I
like
thought he
As
was being
long
sarcastic.
it was a hot thing at the time. Fucking news people were there trying to interview me and shit.
puppies are the worst at like catching it. So like if they're over a year old, the chances of them living are good. But if they're under a year
Yeah,
old and
it
they're
was young.
exposed to it, it's very I spent a couple $1,000s on one of my
Yeah,
pups, like trying to
that's what they
save
were
it.
telling
And
me.
the vet was finally
So,
like, there's nothing we
They
can
were
do.
saying it would have cost like $5 grand.
Yes.
And like they
okay,
got
so
cameras on me and shit telling me this shit. Like, what are you gonna do? Like,
And there's no chance that they're gonna
fuck you
live
do?
after the $5 grand either.
wait, who has somebody had cameras on you
Yeah, they had the news people there
because of
because
the
there was like
parvo?
parvo outbreaks. So fucking
Oh
they arrested
shit.
vets and fucking my dog had
What?
parvo, so they wanted to fucking
Oh
Well, what happens though at the pound? Like they just kill all the dogs with parvo?
yeah.
no. Yeah, well, yeah,
Because
it's
like you
pretty
know how they have
simple.
cages separate where it says like the dogs are sick?
If they're not old enough, they can't survive.
Yeah,
Even if
they
they're old
try
enough, they're not going to
everything.
survive unscathed. You know, it's
My
like getting
last
polio. Even
dog,
if you survive polio, you're still fucked up from it. You know,
nah,
but like they made
my
me decide
last
on camera. Like,
puppy died of parvo, and she spent or he spent 2 weeks in the vet's office, and I would go see him every day, and they had him like isolated and like IVs all in him and everything else. And finally, the vet just called me one day and said, "Mm-mm, he's not gonna make it. There's nothing more we can do. We've tried."
Oh,
And they were really like lenient on me and like didn't charge me. They charged me like half of what it normally would cost, but it was crazy. It was so sad. It was the saddest thing ever, and I felt so bad. God.
I had no
But
idea.
I had to literally clean down my whole apartment with bleach, and they said don't get another puppy under a year old for at least a year.
Wow.
And yeah, that's
That's
how
crazy.
bad
I
it
didn't
is.
know. I didn't know that. But I guess
Yeah.
that's why when you have puppies, you're not supposed to take them out for walks or anything.
You just got to be very careful. It's kind of like a newborn baby, you know? You got to be careful where you take them because their immune systems are, they haven't built up an immune system yet. So if they're under a year old, it's like you just got to be very careful.
Everybody's like kissing on I was going to say on your pet, on your baby.
Your baby, your pets, people do that too to your pets. So, yeah. So, yeah, it was sad. I've lost 2 to parvo. The one, like I said, I had that litter, and then the one that we kept ended up with it, and then that one that I got when I was living here for the kids ended up with parvo, and it was terrible. I said never again. So
Well,
I've
parvo
been
for
having,
humans also causes problems. I don't know if they die, but it also
well,
causes lasting problems years down the line.
I've never heard of that. That's crazy. I'm gonna look that up later. Parvo for humans.
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't know how common it is, but yeah.
Hmm.
What's up,
the
Linden
dogs
girl?
get herpes.
London. No, I bet you I open up the front door right now and that bitch is right there in the front of my fucking Charlotte's Web right there in front of my door.
Doing its thing.
Should I go open the door and look and see if it's there?
And kill it.
I have a
I'm not
bunch of little brown spiders. I'm scared
Make
of them.
mom mood.
No, no, sir.
I just
Ay, Dios mío.
Your son was so cute last night.
Yeah.
He's a mini you.
That reminds me, I need to make that number.
Oh, I miss Maxie.
You missed it. Oh my gosh, you missed it.
Watch them on replay.
Aw, yeah. I usually go back.
Mitten Mama. Ah.
Hi,
You always miss
everybody.
up and on here.
Mittens!
Hola.
Hi, honey.
I
You guys
miss
on your road trip?
We are.
Mitten
We're in
Mama was.
Missouri.
Oh, how much further you got to go?
About 8 more hours.
Oh, I was
Oh,
gonna say 20.
No,
well,
Joe.
Wait, how far is it?
It's like Joe did about 12 hours today. We got on the road about 11:30 this morning. And it's 1 o'clock Texas time, but I think it's 2 o'clock Missouri. So we lose an hour, but so technically it's 1 o'clock, but it's 2. So we're
yeah.
supposed to be getting there by like 10 tomorrow morning. Dallas is just a lot to go through during the 5 or 6 o'clock hour. Like obviously it's just busy, but for the most part, he drives through that. I usually sleep through most of it. I kind of get up throughout and hang out with him, listen to music, and then he drives and he's like, "Okay, I think I'm gonna park," and I'm like, "Shit, now I'm wide awake because I've been asleep most of it." He's a good
So are you
honey. He loves
parked?
to sleep. Yeah,
Like
right
right
now
now?
we are. Yep, we're parked.
And he's asleep?
Yeah, and I'm sitting next to him talking.
You
Shut
have to
up,
whisper.
Commander.
Just whisper. Wait,
Okay,
do you
I'm
have
gonna try.
earbuds? You better have earbuds.
I'm gonna try Commander's thing. Hi guys, it's me. Can you hear
Everybody
me?
be quiet. Shh, don't wake Joe up.
Somebody told me I should read books.
They're like, shh, don't wake Joe up.
Don't mind
Don't wake
us.
the sergeant. We'll all be in big trouble.
Is your husband right next to you, Commander?
Hell no. No.
You're in
I
a
could
whole different
not.
room?
He would totally wake up. I'm
No.
Oh, yeah,
outside.
mine would kick my ass.
Yeah, I'm outside.
Wake him up, Bam Margera style. Fisticuffs.
Hell
Go
yeah,
to
that would
sleep.
be funny as shit. I
That
would
would
do
be
it.
ravishing. Could you imagine? Like, what did I do? Where's this?
I would so do it. I have priors.
Richard Pryor's.
Okay, now I'm standing outside. We're at the pilot. I felt bad after you guys said that. I'm like, I probably should offer and let him sleep
Yeah,
in silence. Well, I have my earbuds on.
but
He
be
can't hear you.
safe.
Oh my gosh.
We don't want it to be like one of those movies.
Okay, I'd be honest. My voice is deep, right?
Don't stand behind the pilot.
Hello?
Someone might confuse you for a hooker or one of those wet lot lizards.
Oh shit.
Just kidding.
Oh, that helps. I'm bad.
She probably has bad service.
Yeah, probably. I mean, are you stopped for the night, Mitten? Or are you gonna drive now?
No, she doesn't drive.
Oh shit. Okay. Me, I'll just drive straight through. I hate stopping. Fuck it. I'll just Red Bull it up the whole time. As long as I'm sitting, I'm okay, and I can get behind that wheel. And I like to drive at night, so like I'll leave like at
Oh wow.
midnight, 2 in the morning, and I only do it because of like certain areas that I know is like when you're going to the mountainous areas and stuff. So I like to do it when the sun is just starting to come out, and then I hit that point, and then it's perfect. So I drive all the
Yeah.
flatland parts while it's dark and it's late at night.
No, that like the road puts me to sleep, and if it's dark, it's even worse. But I
Oh,
will
not
drive.
me.
Like if I start out driving, I just like keep going.
I was like, you're right. I should get out. So I got out and I forgot my hotspots in the truck.
Shh, you're laughing too loud.
I was literally talking to myself.
I'm gonna punch you.
I
Stop
looked
it.
down and I'm like, I'm so
So
stupid, bro.
sleepy.
Everyone
Everybody's
at the gas
shouting
station is
from
turning around looking at
California.
Mitten.
Right?
Joe's
Like, what the
sleeping.
fuck?
I will go on record as being
They
opposed
probably
to
are like,
Commanders domestic violence.
Ma'am, are you okay, ma'am?
I know they're gonna be like, "Man, please sit down. You're
They're gonna think you're
you're going."
crying. They're gonna think you're crying.
Okay, so here's the thing, Commander. You're the only one that still has children that are like, I am crying. I'm sad.
Oh
Aw,
no,
I know the
don't.
feeling, man. I get that way.
Commander,
I
I know you
start
don't want to
packing.
say, but do you have like pre-teens? Do you have like
No,
preteen teens?
no.
Aw.
Oh, you're
I have a
older. I mean,
5-year-old.
not you're older,
I
but
have a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old.
Oh no.
you have your
One of
your
them's a Jack
whole
Beautiful.
life
Russell. One
still.
of
Enjoy them. Oh my gosh. I sit here every
I
night and
know.
I
That's
get
what I was
anxiety
just gonna
sometimes.
say. Oh my
Oh
God,
my
right?
goodness.
I do too. It makes me like,
And I
I thought you had like 12-year-olds, but you have the young. I would give anything to have that age
me
again.
too. Oh my
you
gosh. I
guys
want my kids to
are
have grandkids and none of my kids want to have kids.
you guys are so
Well,
funny.
mine didn't think he wanted to have kids. He just wanted to go out and have a one night stand. His ass goes, Mom, I'll tell you right now, guys need to think because if you don't think that she's going to be okay for the rest of your life, don't even consider it because it was a one night stand and he got her
Yeah.
pregnant.
Oh,
Well, and now he's stuck with the worst baby mama ever. I mean,
oh,
bad. She
I
wants
have so many
temperatures every
friends that have
hour.
I've had so many friends that have kids that have done that and it's turned out so bad and I feel so bad
Yeah.
for my girlfriend because she's constantly having to go up there and deal with her
Hmm.
son's crazy baby mama and like
Oh,
oh it's been a nightmare. He lost
dude, I
his
used to
job
see.
working for the department because of this
Oh my
bitch and
gosh,
like
yes.
yeah, it's been a
That is
nightmare.
us.
But
I mean, I would see TikToks or Instagram of like baby mamas going crazy, but there's a beautiful baby that's in all of this.
exactly, they're in the middle of it.
I know. I mean, I love my grandson,
Mhm.
and I love, but she wants my son to take up his temperature from his rectum and his underarm every every
What?
hour, dude, and then send
What?
it in. And I mean, he goes, if it's not court ordered, I'm not doing it. You're crazy. At your house, and then
Oh
you
wait, I thought you were talking
can
about
call the. I
dogs.
mean, like she
Okay.
wants him to call the cops. it's it's it's
One
barbaric.
of those.
Why?
It sounds just like the shit that my
Oh,
girlfriend's
it is.
going through with her son and her baby, his baby mama. Poor
It's
thing. That
unbelievable.
sucks.
I mean, I know baby mamas. I mean, I know women. That's the problem. Women are just bitches, and I know they can be extra nasty, and all because this is why.
No.
Yeah.
Do you want to just date?
No.
She asked Drew to date her, and that she would like let's try to make the relationship for our son. And he's like dude, like I'm not into you. Like I mean, not like that. We dated. I guess he dated her for like a month, about a month, 2 or 3 weeks. He
Oh,
said, but
that
she
sucks.
just never wanted to do anything. She was like a huge introvert, never wanted to even go to a movie, out to dinner. And he just said, like, I just didn't think it was healthy, honestly. And so
Yeah, that's not called dating. That's called
my kind
fucking.
of personality, I gave it everything. I wanted to try it for my son.
I'm sorry, but that's what it is.
I mean, you
It's
got a
not
point.
dating.
Um,
How many dates did you go on before this
Can
all
you just come
happened?
back to the house and stay in the bedroom? I feel bad for him, but what do you do? I'm just gonna be supportive. I mean, and you know the worst part is that she asked him to sign away his rights when he was younger, like 3 months old, and he's like, "No, I'm not gonna." Oh my God!
What?
Oh
What
my
did I do?
God!
No, but it's true
I
though.
love
It
you,
is.
Justin.
It's
So
literally
funny.
it's true though. And I'm sorry that you're going through that, Min. But yeah, all you can do is be there for him. You know, it's like you made a mistake, and you got to be there, and you got to fix your mistake. You know, well, not fix it,
Yeah.
but you know, that's not a mistake. You have to be there for the rest of your life. So
I mean, and that's why we're trying to get there by Friday, because Friday
yeah,
he's supposed to pick him up, and because it's on odd years, he gets to spend the birthday. Well, it just so happens it's the first birthday, and it's an odd year. So she said, Can I have him for some of the day?" And it's his weekend too. So he instead of at 6 o'clock on Friday, he's supposed to get him at 9 a.m. to spend his birthday with it, and then he can have him for the whole weekend. She goes, "Well, can I have him till 3 or 4?" And then he goes, "Well, I'm supposed to get him at 6." And she goes, "Yeah, so can I spend his birthday with him? It's his first birthday." And he goes, "Well, no, it's my birthday. Like next year, it's your birthday. I'm not going to be able to get him." She goes, "Well, that's
right.
not fair. It's his first." Well, fast forward, she sends him a text and goes, "My last offer is you can see him on the 12th for 5 hours to make up for missing for me having the birthday with him." And I was like, okay. In between then, I had said, "Drew, don't agree to nothing because come next year, she's not going to give up her birthday. Having a weekend, an extra 5 hours on a Tuesday or on a Saturday is not the same as spending his birthday. That's why they alternate it." I said, "She was very lucky that you didn't talk to me when you had said, how about we split it and I will pick him up at 2. You can have him from 9 to 2, even though I'm supposed to. And then instead of getting him at 6 for my weekend, I'll get him at 2 and I'll spend four hours for his birthday." And I said, "Why
Yeah,
would you
exactly.
agree to that, dude?" And he goes, "Well, don't worry." She said, "No." I said, "Don't agree to nothing. Don't agree. Because let me tell you, Drew, there's a reason they alternate. One is yours, one is hers, one is yours, one is hers." Oh, he doesn't see me. Hold on. So he's like, I go, "She was lucky you hadn't talked to me, so don't say anything about it now. At this point, her loss, as far as like offering to split the day." So then she goes, "Well, fine, I'm going to talk to mediation because I want to spend his birthday with him." I mean, what do you think this is? Holy shit, dude, go to bed. You were supposed to be sleeping. Hold on. I got to talk to my husband. Hi,
He
baby. What's up?
can't sleep without you.
What, baby?
See, my husband used to not be able to sleep without me. Now he's trained.
It's right here. It's my phone. Oh,
This
you
is
feel
grandma.
scared for me, honey? Oh, you're the cutest.
It
He's all
sounds
scared.
familiar.
Expected
So
casserole.
I'm scared that on Friday that he's supposed to pick him up, she's not going to answer the door. So we're kind of trying to get there by Friday
Oh,
morning in case she pulls something stupid. That I'll
are
be
you gonna
like,
go with?
no, because I'll probably punch the bitch. I mean, probably put my Holy Ghost down for a minute, and it's like I'm gonna have to sit you right here on the couch. I'll whoop her ass, and then I'll come back home and I'll put my Holy
Oh
Ghost back
gosh,
on.
then you'll pray.
You've
So,
crossed the Great Lake into
so
Canada
Hey,
and
I
still
don't
have
sometimes
want to.
that's
babies.
what you gotta do.
You sure have,
Sorry.
Pop.
So
I
wait, Drew
mean,
has 2 babies?
he only has one. He has his son.
Oh, the little boy. So his wife
Yeah,
now, that's not the baby they have together?
that's his. They had broken up because she had turned 21, and maybe
The
21, and she said she wanted to celebrate. Well, fast forward, she wanted to kind of enjoy her 20s or 21, her birthday, and then they spent 2 weeks separate. And in the 2 weeks that they had broken up, he had relations with this girl. Then they got back together and they were together for about 3 months back together. And she said, the girl got a hold of him and said, "Hey, I just need to let you know I'm late." And he's like, "What?"
Damn.
Yeah. So then he said, what do you do? And he said, Mom, I'm just telling you, like, I don't know how Joe did it. Like, Joe raised me and I'm not his son. And for me, like, I don't know if I have that in me. Like, I don't know if Lily can do it. And I said, when you love somebody, you take them as a package and
That's
you'll
right.
find out, like for me, I had to find out if the guy I was dating was worthy of being around my kids. And that sounds shitty like that, but it really is. Like, I mean,
Oh,
I
it's the
was single,
truth.
but you're like, okay, if you don't have any, if I didn't get a good, that's why when Laura said that about having somebody around her daughter, it just freaked me out because I could never have done that with Joe and Destiny. So fast forward, I said, you know what? I don't know. Joe, I said, Drew and Destiny went to their grandma's house. And then the next weekend, it was supposed to be my weekend because her dad was supposed to take him one, then me one. When on the weekend that I was supposed to have them, I wanted to have them spend the night at their grandma's. So me and Joe could hang out. And he goes, didn't the kids just go to like somewhere last weekend? And I said, yeah, they were with their dad. And then he goes, well, where are they this weekend? And I'm like, they went to their grandma's. Like, it's my weekend, but they're spending the night at their grandma's. And then he just goes, you know what, babe? I like you. We get along and everything, but I can't, like, you need to spend some time with your kids and it's cool. Get a hold of me. We'll see each other once in a while, but your kids depend on you on the weekends. They're
Ah,
supposed to
Joe
be with
playing
you.
hard to get.
And you know what? I was more like,
Well, and
I
so
was
he
like,
should. Men have a right to do that too.
that's that's what I said. I said, you know
Right.
what? And so that's what I told Drew. I said, if you don't have a girl that thinks about your kids first, then you don't want that. Because now look at years
Yeah.
later, I saw that he took my kids. And it took me a minute because I was like, you're right. My kids deserve to be with me. And he goes, we can either stay home and watch movies with the kids. We can either go for a ride with the kids, but your kids don't have to go to their grandma's house or whatever. He goes, if you're not ready for them to meet me, I'm cool with that. But just,
Yeah.
I'd rather you spend time with your kids. And you know what? Sometimes you need a man to like snap you into it and go, you're right, man. These are my time with my kids, and I need
Yeah.
to think about it. But at the same time, that's what I told Drew. So that girl that he's with in the that we watch videos with, she's the obvious. She's been there since birth because they got back together right after, right after she found out she
But
was pregnant. So she was
it's like,
there.
but their situation is like different because they were broken up. So it's like a
I
little
know.
harder. It's a little harder to
It is
accept.
almost. It is. It that
But
Yes,
you
no,
know
it's
and
for
that's what
what?
I
sure.
told Drew. I said, and you're gonna have to give her space.
But you know what? Here's the bottom line.
What,
Once you've
Pixie?
had
Well,
kids with somebody, your kids are your responsibility and it's your job now. You brought a little person into this world and it's your job to teach them right and wrong and what's going on. And if you want to date or whatever, you keep those kids out of it until you're ready to allow that person into those kids' lives. And you have to weigh that person out to make sure that they're going to be okay to be there. You know what I mean? I did it with my husband that I'm married to now. And you know what? My kids call him dad. They say that he was more of a father to them than their real dad. I never kept them
Yep.
out of their real dad's life, but um that was like a huge factor. It's like it's not their fault. And your life needs to be put on hold now. You brought a life into this world. You're responsible. A life is not like getting a puppy and
I
going,
agree.
oh, you know what? I don't fucking really care for this puppy anymore, so I'm going to give it up for adoption or I'm going to give it away. No, it's your responsibility to bring them up to be good citizens and do the right thing and know good people in their life. If you
I'm
introduce them to
And
yeah.
bad people
yep.
and bring them around bad people, and every once in a while, it's going to happen. You're going to like not judge somebody right or whatever. But you are the parent. You got to correct that, you know? And
I
it's
agree.
hard.
I agree
It's
100%.
hard, but you played the game and you paid the price.
And you lost. No,
Yep.
I'm just kidding.
Right?
Oh, and I did. I told you that. I said not to be mean, but she wanted. Drew was like locked down, like we're serious. She's the one that turned 21, and she wanted to be able to start. Like, I want to know what it feels like to be single and have my like enjoy being 21 and go obviously go bar hopping. And he's like,
Yeah.
all right, if that's what you want. And he goes, the only bad thing is it backfired on her. Because then she's decided, no, I do want to get back together with you. Okay, well, like, how you tell a man,
Okay.
hey, for the next 3 weeks, don't have no relations. I'd like a guy to be like, hey, she was that serious with me. I can't ever be with another woman for 5 years or something. But most men aren't like that. Most men are kind of like, I mean, I know she's going out. I might as well at least go out and have a beer with my buddies. And one thing
Yeah,
led to
but
another.
hey, Mitten, though, sometimes like it's not most men. It's where you're hanging out and where you're meeting these men at.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And then what you're actually looking for and what you're presenting yourself as
Yeah.
is what you're gonna
Well,
attract.
yep. And I honestly think, well, two things. I told Drew, why would you ever not use protection on a one night stand? Can I just ask
Mhm.
that? Like, what, her or you, what
Have
are
you ever
you
worn a
thinking?
condom?
I doesn't,
Shut your mouth,
is
Dis.
that
No,
the
no,
reasoning?
no, no. It's a serious thing. If you've never worn one, you don't understand the
I
feeling.
get it,
Yeah, me
but
neither.
shut your mouth.
You really don't.
Me neither, Dis.
Just
I'm with
wear a
you.
rubber glove.
Oh,
You
it
don't want
just
to wear a
seems
rubber glove and
so
Dang
just walk
it.
like,
around with it on, and you'll be like, I mean, I can touch
what's the
stuff, but I'm not
point?
really touching it. It's not real sensation.
No. So I said,
Yeah.
well, she should have said, no way. If you're not going to wear that, then we're not going to do anything. Well, fast forward, we find out, my little friends, she's got 3 kids. Listen to this, by 3 different dudes who
Oh,
don't have relations with their kid. She basically has the child for the child support check to come in.
mm,
So she ended up like, well, why don't you just sign your rights off and you don't have to pay child support, because that's what she told her 3 other baby daddies. Well, once she goes for
sure.
assistance, the state goes after. So Drew's like,
Yep.
I'm not writing off anything. I want my child. I want to visit my child. I want to go to his conferences. I want to be at his every event he has in school. Like, yeah, I didn't raise that kind of son. Like, that's why when I saw Dis like that, I was like, that is exactly my son. Like, he wants to be in his son's life. All I know is to be able to have a child. I was blessed. Like, look at Dis. At his age, he could be like, yo, I don't have time for no child. He's the proud daddy over there.
Men, you're
Sure.
always like throwing digs at at your
I'm
age,
saying,
Dis.
Aw,
no, like, he seems
You
no,
like
drive hard
you
for
could
it, sure.
be
You
no,
come back good.
like,
no.
You're gonna be responsible
No.
for
Him
it.
and
So you
Maxie's
can
mommy
do it.
have a beautiful relationship and like they
oh
co-parent very
no,
well.
Yes.
So
The Greek
she's
goddess.
beautiful. Like, not
yeah,
that we didn't think he could, but
Because we basically think the
this,
same on everything except religion.
yeah. See,
that's,
so and that's okay. But at least you guys have a good working relationship where you guys are, working together with Max and you guys can agree on things. See, a lot of people don't do that. And then you get this shit storm like what Mitten's
yeah,
going through. And I
yeah,
watch my
yeah.
girlfriend who's like, she's constantly driving up north to go deal with her son's
Yeah,
issue with her baby
yeah,
mama and been to court and like been suing. And this bitch has tried
yeah,
to say
yeah.
that he beat the shit out of her and everything was on
Oh
video and like I've
my,
seen it
oh
all. It's crazy.
yes, yep, yep.
Like
And
I
you,
said, and
and
he
that's
used
the
to
part
work
is
for me and he
you're so
lost his
excited
job
for
because
them
of
to
her.
be, you're so excited for them to experience fatherhood and experience this, and then to know that they're going through hell versus being able to enjoy it.
It's consequences.
Listen, I went through a terrible situation with my oldest daughter and her dad, so I know all
Oh
about
my
it. It's not
London, so
something I'm going to go into, but I know all that craziness. I did that because I got pregnant with her when I was 22. I had her right before I turned 23, and it was a fucking nightmare. And I loved that man. Well, at least I thought I did, but this is the guy that was beating the living shit out of me. So, I was more so set. My mindset at that time was I was just starting with the department, and I didn't want to get caught up with losing my job for being involved in domestic violence, which I wasn't the one doing the domestic violence, but I was so scared of it. And then it was like Oh, it was so sad. And it was crazy because my mom even told me, she said, if you leave that little girl with him, he's gonna take her from you and it's gonna be even more of a nightmare. And I'm like, Mom, you've been married to Dad for X amount of years. How do you know? You've never been through this. And she was like, I'm telling you. And she turned out to be right. And it was a nightmare. So I know all about it. I personally lived through it. I was the one.
And it's sad that you
It's
know what?
really
We're in a
sad.
state where they give the mom like the benefit of the doubt.
Mm. Well,
You,
yeah, I'm not.
Pixie, you
London.
sound like you're like a 20.
Oh, she cut out.
Huh? I
Or did
know,
it?
huh? What? Ah, that was important.
No, I was gonna ask London if she ever got remarried or if she just refrained because she had the children.
Nah, she's not remarried now. Right now, I don't think so. London, you're not remarried. I know she's
I
not.
heard London for the first time the other.
Isn't she so cute? I love my London girl. Oh crap! Poor Mitten.
Her hotspot's a not spot.
I know.
Oh, dear.
Well, those hot
It
spots are
got too
stupid. I
hot.
have one in my truck too, and that thing is retarded. So, oh shit! I said the word again.
Pixie.
Damn
Thank you,
it!
Mary. She's got to come and spray eggs all over me.
At least I know London's not offended when I say the R word. Just different here. Everybody gets all over a stupid word. Anyway,
See,
It's an old school thing.
Dissy, when do you want me to tell you that story about what happened with Josh the other morning?
tell me now.
Okay,
Tell us.
so,
Tell us.
oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm at Vinny's the other morning, and because I was wide awake, and that's usually when I'll catch him, unless he comes on in the evening for me or whatever. So, Vinny was on one and he was like just pumping out the jams, he was, instead of
Jesus,
bitching about
London.
something, he was like doing his DJ stuff, right? So everybody's all having a good time partying, and all of a sudden Josh comes in there out of nowhere and goes, I need somebody to help me right now. There's somebody in my chat that's like blah, blah, blah. So me, and out of
Like he had a
nowhere,
live going or something?
yeah, he went on live because it's usually around the same time that Vinny goes on, that Josh will go on. Because
Okay.
for
Gotcha.
me, that's like early in the morning. That's around the time I'm going to sleep. So I caught Vinny and we're in there and we're just jamming. Everybody's having a good time. We're just doing our normal thing, like when he's on his. And then all of a sudden, Josh comes in the chat and goes, I need your guys' help quick. Somebody's in my chat that's doing whatever. So I see it right away, and I straight away go over to fucking Josh's chat to go check to see who the fuck's in his chat, what they're saying, so I could go moderate his chat. And Mel Mel shows up right away too. So both me and Mel Mel show up on his panel to go talk to him about what the fuck is going on and what's going on in his chat.
Mm-hmm.
It was fucking kind of crazy that he came over and he did that. And I was going, what the, and me and Mel are just both trying to tell him, look, we're both here. What's going on? Who's doing what? Josh, you need to stay away from some of these places that you're going to. And I told him before he needs to stop because he's getting these weirdos now that are going into his fucking lives and like saying weirdo shit. And he was freaking out. It was just crazy. So then I was like, then Mel got off his panel. Then I got off his panel and made sure that he was okay. And Melmo wasn't even in Vinny's chat. She was just like watching. So she obviously saw it too. So then after I got off his panel, I go back to Vinny's. And next thing I know, Josh comes back over and now he goes up on Vinny's panel and totally fucking just gets in and like breaks down the whole party too. Like it was just kind of crazy. I'm kind of worried about that kid. That kid needs to stop. I know he's like trying to like But he's got a lot of weirdos going in there, and it was just crazy how it all went
But you saw it
down.
for yourself?
Yeah, I was there. I was in Vinny's chat, like doing the whole
No, in
dancing
his
and those.
chat. You
Oh,
saw
in
people
his?
in his chat being weird?
No, by the time I had gotten over there, somebody had already like deleted and blocked the person out of his chat, but it was just funny because me and Mel just like straight like dropped everything and like ran over there to his panel to go see what the fuck was going on and watch his chat really quick. So then once we did that, and then both me and her left, like he shut down his live, and then he comes over to Vinny's and goes up on Vinny's panel, and then poor Vinny has to like stop, and then he's just like he's trying to calm Josh down, and like the whole thing was just like what? And then Vinny was saying later, like I don't know, yesterday, the day before, he's like, I like Josh. He's like, but I got to break it down because he's like, these people are trying to call me a pedophile. He's like, and I don't need to be trying to
Josh
basically
is like
rank his,
24.
huh?
Josh is like 24
What's that, man?
years
He's
old.
24 years old.
Oh, yeah. No, I know.
So you can't be. It wouldn't even be like how would he be a pedophile even if that was what it was? That's
No.
not what it is.
Vinny was worried about talking with, it doesn't matter. It's just that he's young and he's not like, he's special needs,
How
so
old is he?
57, I think.
Oh, I thought you
Oh,
said
okay.
so is Vinny. Like, oh, I'm dead.
No, I'm like, well, how old is the guy? Because like 24 doesn't, that's like not
No, but I
super
know, but
young.
he right now he's stuck on the fact that people are calling him a fucking pedophile,
Well, yeah,
and he's not. So to him, like every little thing like that is like you could consider, I guess,
Like, he's
somebody with
24, but
special needs, like maybe his mentality is not as old
no,
as
no,
like,
I can
younger.
see it from that point of view because I'd be like someone my
yeah.
daughter's age.
And so it kind of
I'd kill him.
sucked.
I'd kill somebody. I'd be like, how
Yeah,
old was you? My daughter, you
exactly.
better get the fuck out of here, bro.
I
Like, you
kind
better
of did,
find me.
Minton, that morning. I didn't go to bed until 12 o'clock in the afternoon that day. That, yeah, it was just crazy. It was like, what the hell
Basically,
is.
like, Vinny would have to censor himself around
Yeah,
Josh.
exactly. And it's like he's trying to do his channel, and then, like, it was just, and then you can't tell that to Josh. Like, Josh, do you realize you're interrupting grown ass people's party? But it's not, because he's old enough to understand, but mentality wise, it's not, it was just crazy. I felt so
Maturity's
bad.
not. She's gotten to have the maturity level.
Well, because there's rapper Jay and the Dolly thing that I think has been a subject.
Who? Rapper Jay?
Oh, yeah. Do you know rapper Jay?
I know who Rapper is, but I don't know much about him, so I don't know.
Because I think he also has a disability. I don't know if he's autistic or something.
Oh, okay.
And I think people are saying that about him and Dolly, or Dolly and him or something. So probably Vinny doesn't even want to, like, I don't know.
Oh, well, you can't blame him with all the stupid bullshit that's going on. You know what I mean? Shit's fucking, come on. I don't know. I just sometimes the internet is just so stupid and you have to watch out for people.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was just kind of sad. And I was telling Dis, like, oh my gosh, it was just like a crazy morning. I was just like, I was over there just trying to like make my day go smooth and go to sleep because I'd been up all night and it was already like early in the morning. And then all of a sudden that shit happened. And it was like, next thing you know, I'm not going to bed till 12 in the afternoon. And it's like I'd been up all night. So I don't know. I just worry about the kid. Like, I know it's not my responsibility, and I say kid, but he's still kid to me. Like, I have a child that's 27 years old. So,
Get on the job.
huh?
Tell her to tighten up and get on the job.
Well, I tried. Whatever.
You know, too, I think that maybe he wanted a little attention.
I think so too. That's what it kind of seemed like. It kind of seemed like a little drama moment, which is okay.
Yeah.
You know, you
He
kind of
needs a
have to
little
take
drama
in.
moments too.
Yeah, you have to
Or
kind of
his
take it
friends
with
come to the rescue.
He
Yeah.
wanted to see because it was really dramatic. It was just the weirdest thing. Like, literally, we were all in there just listening to Vinny jam out, and like it was a good time. And then all of a sudden, bam! I need your guys' help. Somebody come help me on my channel. And it was like, what the fuck? So I like snapped out of it and I ran over there really quick, like it was my own kid. Like, what's going on? What? I don't know. It was
False
just kind of crazy.
alarm.
Yeah, maybe, but because we,
No, but it was good though, because at least you guys were there for him,
yeah,
and I'm sure he felt good about that.
yeah. Uh, I love Joshy, but I can't stay there forever. But yeah, I don't know. It was just a crazy moment. I was just like, what the fuck? I've never seen anything like that in my life when it was like, yeah, I need somebody to help me quick. I should have screenshotted it. I wonder if I did. It was just, no, there's no reason for me to screenshot. Why would I screenshot that? It was stupid.
There was a girl I used to know that would do the same thing, and I myself was like, yeah, I'm not doing this anymore. But for her, it was guys in the chat were asking her like, take off your clothes or stand up, turn around, like things like that. And I'm like, you know what? This girl should not even be live streaming.
Yeah, girl. No, it was crazy shit that was supposedly going on in his chat where somebody was like came in there and was asking him. They were trolling his chat and they were basically asking him, "What's up, Josh? Do you want to see pussy or whatever?" or some
Oh
crazy
God,
shit. Yeah, that's how bad it
it's
was. And that's
horrible.
why he was like freaking out. And then everybody was like, "Well, Josh has moderators. They should be able to be
Yeah,
taking care of that, you know?" And
because for this girl, everybody was taking turns so that like there would always be somebody there to to moderate. But then you know what? When the person's going live constantly, that's hard to do.
yeah. Yeah. No,
Finally,
yeah.
I
So would
got
you
to the
consider
point where
yourself Captain Saberho?
not me.
Who? Me?
Hell no.
Shut your mouth, this. that
Well, we
was
know
that
you
was
are.
that was the mama instinct in
That
me.
was Jermaine.
That was the mama instinct in me that said, "Oh, look, there's
Mutant
rapper
Mama
now."
Nature.
That was the mama instinct in me that just fucking instantly said, "Whoa, wait. Let me go check. Let me make sure he's okay." We left the party to go take care of him.
Wait, what do you mean there's rapper now? It was rapper?
No,
He's in
Rapper's
chat.
in the chat. I said, "Here's Rapper now." Didn't we just say
Oh.
something about Rapper earlier? He's right here.
Oh no, that's a different person.
Oh,
That's a
okay,
different.
okay, okay.
The rapper J is different from rapper. What's up, rapper?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. My bad, Rapper.
Mhm.
Hi. It was just funny that we were just talking about Rapper, and then all of a sudden I see Rapper. Like, what? Okay, so different one. Okay,
Rapper is
good, good, good.
everywhere.
Now I know. Now
Rapper's
I know.
everywhere.
I'm sorry, Rapper.
Rapper's like God.
Rapper's like, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I
Okay,
swear.
okay, okay.
God sees
I thought I don't
everything.
want you to get. I know I don't want to confuse somebody with somebody else. That's okay. Good, good to know.
I think it's cute that Rapper, like, for a minute, because Michelle took his she kind of hacked or cloned him, and there were two rappers. Did you guys know that? And
No,
he
wait,
went over.
I
Michelle
heard
did
about
that.
that.
Yeah, she went
I
over to
don't think she did
Tara's
though.
channel.
No,
Yeah,
I
there were
don't
two
think she really
channels
did.
because he checked the date on them. And then this rap, there was one that the only reason we knew was because they had the same picture but different. Because we saw the rapper, like the person, like the guy, and I was like, oh my
Yeah.
god, didn't know that was rapper. And then that one, you had to look, and it was created like January 3rd or something like that.
I think
But
you're
then the
thinking
other
about
one,
Marshmallow. You're talking about Marshmallow.
No,
No?
I thought there was a rapper because I was modding for Tara at the time, and rapper had come in and she modded him, and then that she modded the bad one. So then I felt so bad for him. Everybody's like, why would rapper do that? And they're like, I don't think it was the right rapper, because then we realized it was what's her name? She had cloned him. So then he lost his rank, and everybody thought that he had, because she blocked a bunch of people
Yeah.
and so she took
Big
his rank, but
confusion.
it wasn't even the right rapper. I felt so bad. This rapper was helpless, didn't even harm nobody, and everybody was like,
oh
"Why would
my
rapper
god.
come in here and do that?" I know but I think it's cool now that rapper goes everywhere. Like you said, rapper goes everywhere.
So does
I think it's
Marshmallow.
cute.
And at one point they were accusing Marshmallow of being Michelle as well.
Whoa.
So I don't know.
Yeah,
You
they
But
guys
you
see
can
were.
tell when
Michelle's
it's
new name
Michelle.
now?
Small time.
You can tell when it's Michelle. She writes a certain way.
Yeah,
Like she
yeah.
says
Did
Don't
you
certain
see what her
things.
name is
underestimate
now?
that little stupid tramp. She acts like she doesn't know anything, but she's not stupid. Fuck Michelle.
Look,
Smalls, what up?
Fuck
you are
Michelle.
literally me. That is me. The way she talks about her kids, I want to punch her right in the nose.
Right? Fuck that cunt.
Nobody, nobody gets me out of there's nobody, not even as bad as Bombshell is. Nobody gets me fired up the way Michelle does. Like the way she talks about her son that was locked up, the way she talks about her daughter, all of it just makes
Yeah.
me sick to my stomach.
She's a lost soul.
God, I don't think there's even one good string of a. I don't think there's one good person, but piece of a body in her. I don't know if there is. I've never seen it.
Rapper, your back is hurting. Before it was your thumb, then it was your hand, your
Shut up! You're so
elbow,
awful.
your forehead. Are you being abused?
Fuck that
What is going
Amanda,
on?
ask him how his job is going.
Stop sad fishing, rapper. Are you okay? Oh, rapper.
No, he's fine. He's
Rapper, it's
fine.
okay.
What's up,
Quit sad
small?
fishing. I hate you.
I really
I
need cash
hate
out
you,
for this
Kim.
black
Fuck
eye,
you,
y'all.
people. Fuck sakes.
He said the key to the cure to black eye is rubbing money on it.
Yeah,
Aww.
Pixie has a black eye. You don't hear her complaining.
I am. My face is busted up, people.
All
I
from
need
her damn
surgical
cat.
intervention.
Wait.
Surgical
That's
cure.
that right there is a reason I would never get a cat. It gives people black eyes. I'm not a cat person though, because they're too sneaky for me.
Girl, I never was either. I got these fucking cats for my daughter, and fucking the kids are gone now, and now they left me with these fucking cats, aka rats, like my husband calls them. I pack these
No.
boxes, and I swear to God, they scratch at them. The one, she chews holes in them just like fucking rats. I'm sick of it. Like, I'm looking at a box right now that literally has a chewed hole through it, and I'm just like, you stupid bitch.
Do
Why?
you feel attached to them
Why?
now?
There's little cardboard pieces all over the place, and I'm like, damn you!
Is it just one?
She packs a box and then her cats unbox
Two of
it.
them, fuck!
Oh
They're
my
like, we're not
god.
leaving. They're on
Yes.
strike. They're trying everything.
And you
It's
know
not
the thing
working.
is, my husband
They're
is
like,
allergic to them, and he
dear
hates
God.
them. Oh shit!
Rapper, we're gonna send Michelle to break your back, okay? Don't worry.
Oh god, he doesn't need his back broken. He just needs it adjusted. Michelle is not the one.
Shut up.
I would never send her to do anything for anybody. I might do it as just a ploy for a reason for me to come kick her fucking ass. That might be the only goddamn
Dude,
reason.
he said, Commander, come
Sorry.
break.
I'm sorry
Don't
for
crack
saying
my
you, dude.
back.
Sorry.
Yeah, I would love to take a drive through Georgia.
Oh shit.
No, not that one.
There's some shopping.
I love that one. Look at Wavy. Wavy's the one that
Michelle
pointed
doesn't
out that
like,
it has two different chanclas on. Look.
Michelle doesn't like his
It's got
other
a
races very
seafoam
much.
colored chancla and a black chancla on.
I came up to tell you I love you all, and I'm going to be
Oh.
listening, but I wanted
Oh,
to
we
tell
love you
each and every
too.
one of you, you guys are very special to me, and I appreciate being able to. I mean, it's just, I probably have had, it's just a really harder time with my kids being out of the house. And then I actually really felt my dad's passing, even though he had passed years ago, my kids were in the home the whole time. So you guys have really just given me a place that I can smile and laugh and feel happiness. So I just wanted to tell you guys, thank you guys all, every one of you guys.
More than
Such a
welcome.
huge part in
Amen.
it.
We
So
love
I
you.
wanted to
We
say
love
thank
you.
you, and I'll be listening. But it's nice to have a place that I don't like. If I'm feeling down, I just watch. I watch This Is Wonder.
This is our
Aw,
therapy.
Amen. Right?
I love you guys.
You're special
Love
to
you
us too,
too,
Brittany.
baby. You guys be safe, okay? I want you to make it there where you need to
We
make
will.
it.
We
And
will. I know. I'm so excited. Okay, I love you all. I'll be
Watch
listening
out for
to
the
y'all
Quit
tomorrow.
Somalians.
mooting around.
what the hell? My ceiling fan just literally like stopped out of like nowhere and then like
They
slowly
want you
started to
gone.
stop up again and now it's full blown. What the hell just happened?
You either have a short or
I don't
Short
know.
fuse.
No, it was weird. It literally like nothing else. The
Bye,
lights
Mitten.
didn't dim, like nothing. Just all of a sudden the ceiling fan just like stopped out of nowhere. And then
It's called
it
the
just started up
spirits.
again. What the
That
fuck?
happens at my house. The lights go on and off.
might be stirring my pot.
Maybe. They're telling me to shut the fuck up. I don't know.
It needs
They're like, when are you
lubrication.
leaving? We're going with you.
No, they're ready to move too, because you know they're gonna go with me. Bye, man. Be safe. Are you freaking kidding me? That was the weirdest shit ever, Commander. I swear to you, I was sitting here and I was like, what changed? And then like
It is
I
weird.
realized that the airflow had stopped and like I looked up and the fan was like completely stopped. And then like when I looked up at it, it slowly started to turn and then all of a sudden, bam, just went right back to fucking normal fucking flow. What?
Quit smoking rocks and it'll work just fine.
Oh my God. You're right. It's a bad retirement habit.
No, I'm used to that kind of stuff.
Oh, well, I kind of am too sometimes, but it's just like when blatant, obvious stuff like that happens, I'm just like, what? Okay, in the name of Jesus Christ, I
Smooches, Mitten
rebuke you.
Mama.
You are not allowed in here. Goodbye.
Yeah, the
Oh,
rebuking didn't
so
work at my house.
at your house, it's bad and you gotta cast it out. But when you go to the haunted house, then it's cool.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Nah,
I don't go to haunted houses.
I do.
I
It
don't
You
even
want
doesn't
to
like
bother
spend
haunted
6
me.
movies.
hours
I'm not scared of
watching
it. It
demonic
doesn't bother me.
manifestations,
It doesn't bother me. Look,
but it bothers you when it's in your own
irregardless,
It
they're
doesn't bother you
here.
until it physically hurts you.
They can't hurt you. That's the problem.
They
As long as
can,
they're in
though.
Christ.
called
No, they
demon.
can't. As long as you have
Happened at my
principle.
house. Listen,
Well,
I didn't believe they could hurt you either, but it happened at my house.
really?
Yeah, and I had to bring, because I had already brought a minister, and then I guess it didn't work. And
Don't
then
scare me,
like
damn it.
I
Now
had
I'm gonna
a
be freaked out all fucking night.
I had a friend that was like, "No, I know a lady and I'm gonna bring her to your house." Okay, cool. And then that worked. But every now and then something does happen, but it's not like it was before.
I try not to let them bother me. I know that they exist and they're around, so I just say, fuck you. Get away from me.
You couldn't handle London girl.
Well, I used to talk to mine, but they say you're not supposed to, because I would say, like, I would turn on the light and walk by, right? Like, turn on the living room light, and then it would go off, and then I'd turn around and talk to it, and be like, "What the fuck? Hurry up, turn on the light," and then they would turn on the light. But they say you're not supposed to talk to the spirits
Yeah,
because you're like welcoming them, I guess,
that's what they
entertaining them.
say, but I think it really needs to go off of like, what does your gut feel about it? You know what I mean? Like if it's bad, because, well, I don't know. I have a thought behind mine and know what it is and who it is and why. So I don't really feel
Hmm.
threatened by it. So I just let it go and like, whatever. Just don't fuck with my shit. And don't fuck with me when I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah,
That's all I
mine
ask.
would slam like my bedroom door, like at 5 in the morning, and
Yeah.
I'm like, "What the heck? Who did that?" Everyone's sleeping.
My son used to get really mad at me. He's like, "Mom, why do you welcome this shit?" And I'm like, "I don't welcome nothing, son. I just know that we can't expect that we're the only ones existing in every universe. You can't understand. You got to understand that it's not just this universe, dude. And there's things that go. That's why I believe in Bigfoot. I think honestly that they're from another dimension, or if not, maybe they actually are inside the earth dwellers and they come out through the caves or whatever that exist in the woods and stuff, and people may have spot chances of them and or whatever, and they get caught every once in a while. But I don't honestly don't think they're here to hurt us. But it's just I don't know. I don't know. That sounds weird. I know, but
Smalls. I just read all the
I
If
know.
comments.
somebody said, Ezra Gray, come with me, I have puppies in my truck, what would you say? I would say yes.
Oh no.
Yeah, they would.
No, don't do it, Eva. Don't do it.
Have you seen the show where they set up the kids? Like the parents know and they set up the kids. And even
I've
though the
seen
parents have
some of
told the
them.
kids, they still go with the stranger.
I have seen some of those. And I like the ones where they go and they like set it up to where they put like a kid on a park bench sitting next to some random person. And then like someone will walk up and just act like they're trying to like, come on, let's go. Let's go play video games. And then like just to see what the common like citizen would do if they saw this.
Mm-hmm. They do
And then the
nothing.
people get up and they're like, "Excuse me, do you know this child?" You know, and they're like, "Yeah,
Oh,
she
that's
knows me.
good.
That's my little sister or whatever." And they're like, "Nah, fuck that, bro. Go away." You know? And they're like, "You just stay right here. Where's your mama? Where's your daddy?" Or, you know, whatever. It's pretty
It
cool.
probably depends on where, because I really feel like people would just mind their own business, because that's what I
It
see people do.
Oh, I watch them all the time. It brings tears to my eyes that there's actually more people out there than you think that would actually go, nah, fuck that. Who are you? Does she know you? Do you know him? You know, whatever. And the little kid's like, no. But it's actually a setup.
Yeah, like the kids in on
Sometimes
it.
smiles. Yeah,
The kid's a
yeah, yeah.
child actor.
Oh, look, Commander Rapper's gonna take care of you.
Thank you, rapper.
Yeah, I don't know. Those videos bring tears to my eyes sometimes to know that there's actually good people out there that are still actually paying attention and going, no, wait, what? Get your ass out of here.
If somebody said, Ezra Gray, come with me,
Yeah, I'm that person that butts in.
I
I'm that
would too.
nosy.
Shit.
I'm that nosy
Mm-mm.
Karen.
Right? Those are the times when Karens are needed.
Right?
That's when you have to
When
tell
you're
them
like,
you're
Karens
a real
are
Karen.
our secret heroes.
Or when you're
yeah,
secretly Karen.
sometimes. There's
What it's
different
going to
types
take
of
to bring it out of
Karens.
you.
I'm a
You all
good
got to touch a
Karen.
Karen.
Hi, one Big Pun. I'm a good
Calm.
Karen too, damn it.
Right.
I don't fuck around when it comes to kids or fucking with old people or whatever. Dude, you know, one time when I was a big Karen, I was so fucking mad. All right, so like 2 years ago, maybe it was during the 2020 bullshit, maybe like slightly after that. And so the fucking grocery store was jam packed, right? And we're all standing in line, and it was like, I want to say it was like around Thanksgiving time. And so, you know, it's always crazy in the grocery store and everybody's there. Well, we're all standing in line just to get a couple of things. And there was these younger idiots in the store. And there was this elderly couple, and the old man was in one of those, you know, those electric carts, you know? And
Yeah.
his wife, he was in line in front of me. And his wife all of a sudden goes, "Oh my gosh, I forgot to go grab something." She's like, "Stay right here," right? And he was just like panicked. You could see his face. He was just panicked. And he was sitting there in the cart and had the stuff in his cart. And she ran to go get something. Well, she didn't come back. So these younger girls like started going, "Fuck that, fucking skip the line," and this and that. And they went to go try to get in front of me where I was allowing this dude to still be there in front of me. And they straight just scooped in front of him and went and just went. And I went, "Excuse me?" I couldn't help it. I was
What
just
do you
like,
mean,
we'd
like they
all,
cut in line?
yes, they cut in front of him, which he was in front of me, and they were behind me, and they were talking shit behind me, right? About the whole fact that his wife had left to go grab something else. And the poor guy is just sitting there, and he's in that electric cart thing, you know, and he's got the groceries in his little basket in front of it. And she told him, "I'll be right back." And so she
Listen,
takes
even
off.
guys who are not in those little handicap carts, they get nervous. Like anytime I leave my husband in line, he's nervous.
Oh, I know. And this poor guy was sitting in that handicap cart, you know, whatever, with the groceries, and his wife just left him there. And like she hadn't come back. She hadn't come
You
back.
left
And
him unattended.
the line was kind of the line was kind of moving, right?
Well,
So these fucking two girls behind me, these young fucking chicks, were talking shit the whole time when I allowed him to fucking stay in front of me while his wife went to go get some stuff. And I'm listening to them the whole time. Well, at a certain point, because his wife hadn't come back, these two bitches decided that they were just going to fucking bypass me, bypass him, and just jump into the fucking lane and go ahead of him. And I opened my big mouth and I fucking said something to him. And they, the one
Hell
bitch,
yeah.
her friend still, she got scared and stayed behind me still. She didn't want to jump the line while her two girlfriends went ahead. And
Oh,
they
these were
tried to say
girls?
something to me, and I turned around and I said something to him, and the two bitches fucking went in front of me and went to the fucking head of the line. It just bypassed him, bypassed me, everything. And I didn't shut my mouth. She's like, "Well, I got food on the stove." And I said, "Do you think, bitch, that any of the rest of these people standing in this line waiting for half an hour don't have people waiting at home? Plus, you got the poor checkers up here that have family at home that they're sitting here working to check your ass out. Fuck you and fucking be respectful
And
to
get
everybody
back.
else." And they were like, "Fuck you, bitch." And I was like, "I'll meet you out fucking
Damn.
front. I don't give a shit, bitch. What? You think you have fucking
It is scary,
priority
S'mores.
over everybody's
no, when they
fucking
say fuck
family
you,
meals right
well,
now?"
you can't afford me, old man.
Oh, dude, it was ridiculous. I was so mad. I was just so glad my kids weren't with me, because my kids would have been like, Mom, shh, don't say nothing. No, fuck that. I'm gonna say something when shit is wrong. Period. I don't normally say anything, but no. Fuck you. I got potatoes on the damn stove too, bitch.
Potatoes on the
Who the
stove.
fuck are
What do
you
you
that
make
you're more
potato water?
important than any of the rest of us, that you can't stand in line like all the rest of us? Fuck that.
What if you
I
have a
felt
condition?
so bad. That poor guy. Oh my God. He was so embarrassed. Ah, fuck it. Of course. Do you think they waited for me outside? Fuck no, they didn't. I walked out literally looking for them. I walked out the fucking front door of the grocery store once I finally got through that line, and I looked left, I looked right, I looked forward. Nowhere to be found. Fucking cunts.
They
Oh
didn't
well.
want smoke. That's sad. There's people like that.
It is sad that there's people like that, but hey, it is what it is. But you know what? Sometimes some people need to speak up and say something. You don't have to be a fucking dumb Karen every damn time for every little thing. But like certain things, you should. Why are you doing that to elderly people, and why are you doing that to anybody, period? Really, just like, dude, fuck you. If we all just acted like assholes and like skipped in front of everybody and did everything, would there be any kind of order? No. There'd be nothing in the world.
They don't want order.
Yeah, I know. Well, let them not have order. Fuck that. This shit makes me mad as fuck. Smalls.
Gotta be.
I'm not that way
You
all
gotta
the
have
time,
bad
Smalls.
examples.
I swear I'm not. It's just when I see like little things like that, when people are just being disrespectful and fucking rude, that's when I stand up and say, look, man.
Well, that was me
I know.
today.
Woo-sa. Oh, woo-sa. Okay, I'm calm now.
I was rude. I was rude to a mom who was, I don't know what she was doing, but she was waiting with like a little girl, and her little boy looked like maybe 5 years old. She just let him like cross by himself and wander off, and he almost got hit by a car. Like I had a honk.
Oh,
I had a honk so the car would stop, because the little kid just,
see?
like, I stopped and he ran, but the other car didn't see him. Yeah, I talk shit to that lady. I don't give a fuck.
But see, that's the thing, Commander. Like, as a community, as good people, we need to be looking out for each other. You know what I'm saying?
And then there was some kids at like at this entrance of the store, and I'm like, "Are these your kids too?" She's like, "No." And then I go to the kids and I'm like, "Where are your parents?" "In the store, right there." "Okay, fine. You stay right here. You don't go running off, okay?"
Right? No,
Yeah.
that's what we have to do. That's what communities do. You know what I mean? Like, as a community, you should be looking out, you know? And not acting like a dumb bitch over stupid shit. Just acting like a proactive, concerned citizen over, the community. Because I see some of these dumb bitches, and yeah, shut your ass, sit in the back. Nobody was talking to you. You know what I mean? Smalls. I'm sure that every last one of us on
Honey.
here and in here look out for our kids and look out for our elders. It's what we're supposed to fucking do. At least
Oh
that's the
yeah.
way I was raised.
You
You know
better.
what I mean?
Or euthanasia's coming.
You and your euthanasia.
I'm just
This is
saying.
like,
Well, they tried to euthanize us all with the fucking jab.
Yeah, and shit's too slow acting.
Hi, Earth. Yeah, I don't deal well with it. Like, I'm usually pretty to myself, whatever. But when injustice is injustice, like I can't help myself sometimes. I have to say something. It's just ridiculously stupid.
Totally.
Who in the chat is gonna come up on panel?
Earthy,
Any, mini,
small.
miny, mo. Who's gonna replace me?
You're leaving?
Yeah, I always
Oh,
leave around this time.
okay.
But
All
I'll
right.
wait for someone.
Earth.
Smalls, Earth,
I know, Smalls, Earth. Get your butts up here.
Earth to Earth.
Earth to Earth. Aw. Aw. Okay, Smalls. Understandable. Earth, bring your butt up here.
Never wake a sleeping bear. Never poke one either.
Are you saying Earth is a sleeping bear?
That's tomorrow, Earth. What's that got to do with right now?
Like she's got to get her stage presence and all that. Come on now. Who are you fooling?
She's got to get her hair did.
Stop it, girl. Stop it. Stop, bitch!
Camera, bitch!
She's got to work out before her live. She's got to do like her
Right?
push-ups. She's got to lift weights.
No, Smalls.
Got to get her jumps going. Get the traps like Hogan.
Mark and Mindy.
She's got to get ready for her rage.
Oh, okay. I understand the mood thing. Trust me.
Why? What
Yeah,
happened
Pixie
now?
doesn't want to be here right now, but she's
I'm in a
here.
mood. I don't. I just promised. I know I was MIA yesterday. I go through my moods and I just can't. And I don't want to put it on anybody else. It's like I told Dis, I have 49 other personalities that sometimes we don't disagree, so we can't bring it on everybody else.
Yep. Y'all don't know my problems and you never will. No, I'm just kidding.
Exactly.
Aw,
Well, that's on you.
that's on you.
Because we're always here for you.
Aw,
No, and I
thank
know, and I
you.
get that. And I put it on me and I don't put it on you guys. That's why I do what I do. So when you guys don't see me, maybe I'm going through a mood. So,
I like to talk about other people's problems
right?
so
Like,
that
let's not
mine
talk about my,
feel not so bad.
right? It's like kind of like watching Jerry Springer back in the day, when you watch it, you realize like my life's not so bad.
But then you're
Right.
depriving other people of their chance to do their part.
No.
Aw,
Don't try to turn it back on us.
he wants to be that shoulder.
Just like your dad said, you need plumbing done, get the plumber. You got a problem, get someone to listen to you and talk it out.
True. But my dad
Melanie,
also
you just
knows.
swallow it and push it
Mhm.
down.
And just like I learned from my dad, fucking suck it up, sweetheart, buttercup. Deal with it and move on. But that doesn't always take just, a moment.
Sometimes then what? What happens when you can't?
Well, I always can and I always have. So now what? I've made it this far in my life. London. He could try and try and try again and try again and try again. But if I'm in that mood, I'm not putting all you guys in that mood. I'm just not going to do it.
London is my YouTube mommy. She gets paid in seeds.
Oh, man.
Gametes. Gametes aplenty. Have your fill. Zygotes for 2, please.
I love you, London girl.
Double.
I love her.
Okay, I'm jumping down. The chat is where it's at. It's popping.
Oh, all right, Commander.
I'm just kidding. But yeah, I am dropping down. Much love. God
Night,
bless, guys.
night, night, baby. God bless you. Thank you. That's good, Smalls. I'm glad. You should be.
Shooby dooby doo.
All right. See, look, I've been up here and I've been neglecting my packing duties.
Well, you got 6 boxes done, so you earned a break.
Yeah, I know, but it still looks like I've done nothing. You're all right, Commander. I still love
Well,
you.
it's not really gonna look
Gotta
like
do what you
everything.
gotta do, honey.
Once the closet's done, then it's gonna look like a whole lot more's done.
No, I don't know. Well,
Xbox?
I'm trying to like, okay, so I made an effort to where I'm thinking like, okay, I feel like just being upstairs today and not going downstairs for no reason. So that's a whole other like effort because I have to do all the kitchen stuff. But I thought, okay, well, if I stay up here and I just get done what I got here, everything obviously but the furniture. So the only thing I have left really upstairs is like my Xbox, my PlayStation, stuff like that, and then the bathroom to where I can put the bathroom shit in, and then my closet, and then the laundry room closet, and then the kids' hall bathroom closet. And then other than that, upstairs is done. And then I'll have to go downstairs. And then really the kitchen and the hall closet is the only thing. And most of the shit in the hall closet's already in boxes anyways. I could just take
Yeah, and your closet.
maybe like 1 or 2 boxes for whatever's left on the
And
shelf.
I'll just
Or
put
like,
check down to it.
I know. It's just fucking a matter of getting up and doing it. It's just bullshit.
That
Plus, because
requires
then I
use of
go
my
through
body,
those
my legs,
moments
to
where,
coordinate
yeah,
my muscles and
yeah,
functionally
but
move my
this,
body. I
most
know.
of the problem is like I start looking at it and I start going, and then I start having memories of,
Make yourself
fuck,
a bracelet.
no,
WWD.
it doesn't matter. I have one. It
Yeah, it
doesn't
used
matter.
to. Every time you look
Don't
at it,
matter.
like you would just keep boxing my shit, not caring what it is.
It works for you. It doesn't work for
I
me.
don't care what it is. I nicely put it in the box and I taped it up for you and wrote the name on it. Books. Bang. Done.
Yeah, Smalls, I know. Cunt, I hate that fucking word because my husband says it a lot. But the difference is that some people in different cultures and certain things say cunt, and there's different fucking meanings behind cunt. Go listen to Vinny. Vinny G will tell you there's like in the UK and in Australia, they have many different words for the word cunt. You have good cunts, you have bad cunts, you have
What?
fucking so cunts.
Yeah, what?
I'm just saying. It's
Rodents and
true.
dingoes.
And I had to realize that because in my husband's culture, they say the word cunt a lot and they don't mean anything bad by it. It just depends on the
The cunt saying it.
content and the context of what they're saying it for. And I
Just
had to
saying
learn that.
it.
And because me and my husband used to have a lot of fucking angry conversations about that because he would just say, "Stop being a cunt." And I'm like, I hate that fucking word. Don't you ever call me that again. No, he's half Samoan, he's half white. And his fucking white side is fucking about as hillbilly as it comes. See what London
Ah,
said.
come here and give my cunt a kiss.
Right? There's good cunts, there's bad cunts. I didn't understand all that, but I had to
My
literally
cunt.
like learn it and figure it out because until I did, then we had big arguments about it. I was like, don't ever say that word around me again.
Pardon me, do you have a sort of stick lodged in your cunt? Yea or nay? Red Rocket or Redneck Rock. Did you mute yourself?
There you go, Mitten. Oh my gosh, I swear it was a big battle with us for a while. Like, we literally used to get in some knockdown, drag ass fights about that shit. And I realized that I was like, wait a minute, all right. Because he was like, you don't understand. I'm not saying it in a bad way, damn it. And I'm like, yeah, but you don't understand. That's, to me, like, that's always been terrible. He's like, no, I don't mean it. I was like, okay.
He meant it in a good way, like calling you a fucking bitch or something.
No,
loving way.
no, this. It's exactly like what London says, or like what Eva says, or like London says. Like, there's differences. There's differences. And then, what's funny is Vinny just explained it like a couple days ago too about it, and I was laughing my ass off. See? Look at what London just said. Exactly. But I had to learn that. I had to realize it, like, I don't know, working maybe in my job my whole life, like, to me, like, every fucking word like that was like automatically like rude, like mean, whatever. But it's really not. You just have to understand the context of the conversation that's going on,
Right.
So that's where it started to make sense to me. But before that, oh fuck no. I used to fucking be like livid about it. Like, what the fuck? You don't talk to me like that.
I would be absolutely livid.
Oh, I so get it now though. I so get it. I get it. People in America are just too fucking uptight sometimes with certain things. And I think that's a lot of our fucking problem. That's just kind of like like in Europe, they have like those topless fucking newscasters and shit, and like people
Right?
like,
Why can't we have that here?
I don't know, I've never seen
You
it.
can watch people being murdered. You can watch the most fucked up shit on CSI, what they've done to a body to
No
defile
shit,
it.
one big pond.
Look at it. They ripped out his spine and they fucked him in the throat and all sorts of crazy shit. Look at it. Look at it. But God forbid you see a titty. Ah!
Right?
It's the end of the world. They saw titties. Cut the broadcast.
See? Smalls, exactly. Fuck no. I don't know. I'm just like, if people just calm the fuck down and take the time out to like pay attention to actual real life and what's going on around them, maybe they'd understand a little bit more. I don't know.
No. If you haven't got it by a certain age, you're never going to get clued in.
Yes and no, doll. I mean,
Really, really dense.
I still am a firm believer that you can never stop growing and you can never stop learning.
Yeah, but a lot of people just choose to be willfully ignorant.
Exactly. It's a choice. Life is a choice. You choose to fucking.
Like the people that would still vote for Biden again. No
Ugh,
common sense, no logic, no reason's ever going to get through to them. They're
uh,
lost.
Smalls, I worked the jail system for 26 and a half years. I know exactly what you're talking about. And don't fucking.
She handed out condoms for the sodomy. Here's your party favors, boys.
And they weren't just regular plain colored condoms, they were rainbow colored condoms.
And they were flavored.
They had a
and they
choice
were
of color. No
French ticklers, though.
Oh my god, I hope not. I just know that it was it was not at my level to go fill those containers up. I would just laugh at everybody that had to. Whoa. The day I remember the future is the moment I don't require the past. Oh, interesting. What now, baby? Yay! Ah, no, Mitten. Don't worry about that. We're responsible for our own feelings, I think. I don't know. Just something that I learned over the years. If you allow your feelings to fucking control how you feel about when somebody says something about you, that's when, you know, you get yourself in trouble, because then you get caught up in your emotions and you start saying stupid things that you shouldn't be saying. And it's only because of your emotions and because you're like
You're
a,
letting them live rent free in your head.
well, it's not that. It's like you get, what's that? You get trapped in the fucking corner and you want to fight your way out. You know what I mean? So you start saying stupid shit that you probably ordinarily wouldn't say. And then that's what starts getting your ass in trouble. That's why you gotta.
I see what you mean. Mm.
Yeah, good, Smalls. No shit that doesn't offend me, dude. I've been called every fucking name in the book in my job, and I don't give a fuck. And at the end of the day, they still loved me. I've turned the fucking craziest of craziest fucking straight hate whitey, hate fucking life, fucking people into fucking, they've started going to college and getting their college degree and worrying about whether I cared about if I was impressed with what they had done. And it was funny because I used to go out to the yard, and those people, like I'm telling you, some of the worst dudes used to be like, they'd come up and they'd be like, I wish I could just hug you. You've made me change my whole life through one conversation. And I'm like, hey, no, you did that for yourself. You chose to listen and you chose to make the change, not me. I just gave you a piece of advice. That's all. So I have a lot of really good memories of a lot of really good people that I watched do a complete 180 in their life and have done nothing but good things, changing their life around. Me too, but with your forehead or with your hand? Oh my goodness. You working tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Early or late?
10.
It's
Have to get up
early.
because I
It's
can sweat.
early, but not too early, so that's not bad. Bedeedles get fired yet?
I don't know what's happened. I wasn't there today.
Dang it.
I'm
Damn.
curious to see what happened because I left, like, I don't know, 9 totes worth of shit to do. They need to get put away still. Had the trash down to 1 bag and 1 box. So it should have been cleaned up. It wasn't.
Yeah. Man, I do the same thing and I have to catch myself. Will you hear me catch myself? Dang it, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I said it. I'm sorry I said it.
Sorry, doody doo.
Now, you know what? The thing that I think that people need to understand is like the intent behind whatever they say, you know? Like some of us grew up with like certain words that were just like there's things like the R word that I say that was just like a normal thing, and like I don't right away think like there's no harmful intent behind what I say behind it, you know what I mean? It was just a word. And it's such a habit sometimes that you say it, but you're not meaning it in any derogatory form towards anybody, you know? So, I mean, shit. How about we start doing this? How about, fuckhead? You know what I mean? Maybe I consider myself a fuckhead, right? And now you or somebody else goes behind me and says, that fuckhead over there. And now I'm offended by it. You know what I mean? Because I actually feel like I'm a fuckhead. And now I'm offended by it. And so now I can turn this into a crazy ass thing and whirlwind it into something else. You know what I mean? Words are words. It's stupid. It's just stupid. It's the intent that goes behind it. And that's what people need to understand.
Karen.
If you're saying it with a terrible, mean intent towards somebody, then hell yeah. Then, hey, motherfucker, why'd you call me that? You know? Well, because I just don't fucking like you. Well, then, okay, cool. Oh my God, Smalls. Yo. Oh, yeah. Stupid. No, but for real, like it's the intent that goes behind it. It's just that's what people need to understand. Where's the intent? Like if you're sitting around with a bunch of your fucking friends and you sit there and you start calling one another names or whatever, like, and all of a sudden one person says, hey, whoa, 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 what the fuck, then you realize, hey, you know what, all right, I'm sorry, bro, I didn't mean to offend you, you know what I mean? I meant no bad ill will about it, right? Where did that ever go to? Because all I know is I've been around a bunch of people that we've always talked shit and said fuck shit to everybody for years. And we didn't mean no bad intent by it. We're just talking shit. It's just us chopping it up and getting down with shit.
Tossing salads.
Right? But I don't really fucking mean no bad intent to you. Now, if I don't fucking know you and I come up and I just flat out with bad intent in my heart and in my mind, come up and call you some fucking foul fucking word that, or whatever, that's when you have the right to go, hey, motherfucker, what? Oh, this person is so bad. Exactly, Smalls. See? That's what I'm talking about. It's just stupid. People are just taking this shit way too damn far these days, I think, anyways. I don't mean no harm intent by anything at all. You'll know when I mean harm intent. I'll just flat out fucking tell you. I don't like your ass. Get the fuck away from me.
Unnecessarily cruel.
That's what? What'd you say, baby?
Savor it.
I don't know.
Get a thrill out of it.
It's whatever.
You're like, yes, they fucked up. Now I can get on.
You know what? I just know what I remember is my grandparents and my parents taught me sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. And you know what? It's never stuck out so much more than it does nowadays with this bullshit. Everybody's hurt by a fucking word or something stupid. Look, if I don't even fucking know you and I say something, why the fuck are you hurt by what the fuck I said? I don't know you. I'm not talking to you. It's not personal.
Because it resonated with something in them that maybe they already thought about themselves.
Exactly. That's your own internal fucking issues. It's got nothing to do with me.
But maybe they're not aware of it.
I know. But you can't coddle everybody. You can't.
Why? Everybody's special human to somebody.
They all are special, but the thing is like, you cannot coddle everybody. Are you gonna go down to the local fucking market and somebody's having a fucking issue that you know nothing about? And because they overheard you say something, now you're fucking on the night news because you said something because of their fucking personal issues? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't. How can I coddle that person? How can I coddle that person? Rest in peace to your grandmother, Smalls. I'm sorry. Can I coddle every person that I run into?
That's part of growth too. You learn.
Oh my God! Then I'm gonna turn into every other fucking softie in the goddamn world and fucking.
No. You just turn into a more understanding person. It doesn't change your
No,
reality.
I don't think we're understanding each other with what we're talking.
Seems you want another black eye, eh? Tripping over boxes.
I was told more than once. And the cats in the doorway beat my ass. Stop cussing, Mom. Fuck you, we're gonna make you fucking. Here we go. This is how we can punch you in the face. Aw. Sorry to hear that, Smalls. I know the feeling. I remember, okay, so check this out. I've been through it. Don't think I haven't. So, my kid's dad, my ex-husband, is Panamanian. He was the darkest out of all the fucking kids. And listen, they come in all different fucking shades or whatever. And I remember when I first started dating him, and I went home to my dad's house one day, and my dad sat me down on the couch, and he literally looked at me and he said, "So, I hear you're dating a black guy." And I said, "No, I'm dating a man. He's Panamanian." I said, most of his ethnicity is, Hispanic. I said, "Yes, does he have very dark skin?" "Yeah." "But here we go again, Dad. What fucking difference does it make if the man's good to me?" And he looked at me and said, "All right, I give you that." And I said, "All right, then. Shut your fucking mouth." What? What is the problem? Well, he ended up loving him, and we had a great relationship for a long time. We were married for a while. Obviously, we got divorced because differences are differences, but I've been through it. So it happens in every fucking walk of life. It doesn't matter. I've been through it. I remember when I was younger in high school. Remember the first time I ever started dating a Hispanic man, and my dad fucking made a stupid comment to me about, "Oh, so you like that brown meat, huh?" So it doesn't just happen in everybody's situation. It happens in everybody's situation. It's not.
You have a preference. It's okay. You can't be ashamed of it.
I'm not. I don't look, man. I love everybody. No, I love everybody.
No, you what? White women are programmed not to love white men anymore.
Knock your shit off. My first love in my whole life was a fucking white guy. He raced motocross. I knew all the fucking motocross circuit, and that's what I dated for the first 3 years of my fucking life when I was in high school. And I just, after a while, fucking, you know what? I dated who I was attracted to. That's it. It had nothing to fucking do with, that's the bottom line. You don't fucking go out looking for a certain fucking race. At least not for me. I didn't. I dated who I fucking was attracted to at the time and who I fell in love with. It's got nothing to do with anything. You know? But I had to listen to my dad's mouth. And my dad's not fucking truly racist against other race. He just believed that fucking, hey, what the fuck are you doing? You know? Okay, Dad, that's great. It's great. Times were different. Not like that. We're all here on the same fucking planet, and I don't recall ever seeing anything anywhere, unless you could prove me wrong, that fucking we're supposed to stick with our own goddamn race. The only fucking people or the only things on this planet that can fucking procreate is human beings, period. Animals can't do it. You can't take a cat and a dog and fucking mate them and have a fucking animal.
You can take a horse and a donkey and make a mule.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Take a lion and a tiger and make a liger.
That's what I'm talking about. But human beings are able to fucking procreate with each other. So where does it make it wrong?
There's 7 kinds of animals. So
where does it make it wrong, Dis? Animals are the only ones that cannot procreate with each other.
Who said it?
Yeah, well, Smalls, God was on fucking smoking weed that day when he made the platypus. I don't know what to say.
What's wrong with the platypus? It's cool.
This is a fucking dumbass conversation. It's not going to be a winning situation because everybody's going to have their views on it. I'm just telling you that human beings are the only fucking creature on this planet that can actually procreate with each other than animals. So where does it make it fucking wrong? Where? Other than human beings and their own dumbass idealism. It's human being fucking constructs that believe that. Human beings are the only ones that can procreate with each other. Animals cannot. God created us, so why is that a problem?
If they're both the same, if they're both in the same species, like cats and stuff like that, they can.
Okay, well, human beings are the same species.
Yeah.
Minus fucking, look at cats can be like, you have a black cat and you have a white cat, and they can procreate with each other, right? But you can't take a cat and a dog and they can't procreate with each other, and neither can any other animal. The only species on the planet is humans that can procreate. So where the fuck does it say that it's wrong to procreate with anybody that's not the same color of your skin? We can all procreate. It's a stupid concept. It's man's own bullshit in their own mind that tries to separate those from the rest. That's it. Everything else is fucking stupid. We're all humans. God created us all the same, and we all have the ability to procreate. Maybe my cat wants to fuck my dog, but she can't. Or she can, but she can't procreate with it. There's a reason for that.
Never know.
You're right. We never know because it's God's will.
People are out there violating God's will every day, especially scientists.
Well, yeah, but that's completely different from what I'm talking about.
They're coming out with cat dog.
That's completely different from what I'm talking about.
Oh.
That's a different topic, sir.
But that would make you a sad.
That's a completely
You failed as a parent at that point.
No,
Kids doing
that's
that shit,
called
you failed.
fucking. I don't know what the fuck that's called, dude.
You're counseling immediately.
That is
Don't kill
not
yourself.
called. Yeah. I can't. Holy shit.
That's like the next worst thing to your kid ending up on the stripper pole.
Oh my gosh. I need to fucking smoke.
Smoke it up, Jay. Little Jay. What you doing, little Jay? Packing boxes.
I just think it's stupid. All the way around, I think it's dumb. And I'm going to continue to say that because I have mixed gendered kids and I'm not ever going to fucking agree with that. And I don't
You have
care.
mixed gender kids?
Well, no. Okay. Yeah, that was
That's what
wrong.
you said.
No, I didn't mean that.
You
I
got
didn't mean that.
hermaphrodite kids. You heard it here first, folks. Secret is out.
I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. Damn
They
it,
have
Tim.
both parts. Hoo-ha's
I
and
have
hee-hees.
biracial kids.
I know, I'm just teasing.
I know, but you caught me in
But
one.
my
You
kids
caught
are
me,
half
and I
Mexican.
give you that. You caught me. You caught me.
I'm not picking on it. My kids are
I
half Mexican.
know. I know. I was
Well,
just simply trying to make a point and trying to make people see like where it's just fucking
her side
nonsense.
of white is more white than me because they're Norwegian.
It's nonsense all the way around. You look at it.
It's just a breeding thing. What do you want your kids to come out looking like? That's who you fuck.
I don't even think about that, to be honest with you. I never thought about that when I was making my fucking kids. I never thought, oh, do I want my kids to be all white or do I want my kids to be fucking mixed breed? I never thought about that. What I thought about was I'm in love with this man and I would love to raise kids with this man.
Some people think about it and some people don't. Some people
Well,
don't care what
and
kind
that's
of
where I'm
interior
telling
comes
you,
with
where
the
does
car.
the
They
problem
get
come?
standard
And
models.
there's
Other people like to customize the car and be like, all right, I'd like it with this kind of paint job and this kind of interior. You know, there's nothing wrong with having different.
No, I'm not
Like if I'm gonna grow
disagreeing
some
with
weed,
you,
I want to grow
Diz.
some bomb ass weed. If I want to make kids, I'm gonna look for someone that's like a prize and be like, bam, that's a womb that could produce a good kid with me. It's just how it works.
All right. Well, I never thought that way. I'll just let you know I never thought that way when I was having my kids. I never thought about that. I was in love with the man that I was in love with, and I thought I want to have kids with this man. I never thought, I never sought out a specific type of fucking man because I wanted my kids to be this way or that way, or they're going to be good breeding stock. I never thought of that.
But think about it this way. How many women who go to the sperm banks are doing that?
Don't know, don't care. I think
Profiles
it's
and all
fucking
that
ridiculous
stuff.
and it's stupid.
It's logical to me. If you're gonna,
Okay.
if you're really gonna take the time to produce a kid, you want to produce the best kid you can, you know?
Okay.
You wouldn't get with the guy that's like asthmatic and all sick, because then all you're gonna do is pass on those characteristics.
I don't know. That's kind of fucked up. That's kind of fucked up, this, because you know what? You think about it. Now you're fucking judging this person who has asthma, and you're saying, if I have a child with this person, then they're just going to have asthma too. So you know what? I'm going to break off this relationship with you, and I'm not going to have a kid with you because I don't want my kids to have asthma. It's kind of fucked up way of thinking. Think about it.
It just
What
depends
about
how far you take it.
no? Well, I don't know.
Just talking. I'm not.
Do you think that
condemning
Josh's
asthmatics.
okay? Let's just say, for example, do you think that
Well, you're
Josh's
making me
parents
look like
got
a bad
together
guy.
thinking that they were going to have a son that had issues?
Probably
It
not,
happens.
but it happens.
Exactly. There's degenerate genes in everybody's fucking biological makeup that we cannot control. So you could sit there and think you choose somebody based off of fucking the frontal fucking what you see and like their basic, health issues, but you're not going to know what's genetically in them that maybe is like fucking 10 generations back, and all of a sudden it fucking hits that generation of your kid. So it really doesn't fucking matter. You could sit there and be picky and choosy of fucking, well, I don't really want to fucking have kid stock with this person because, uh, they got glaucoma in their family. You know what I mean? And you think it's not going to fucking hit. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. It's a degenerative gene. It doesn't matter. It's been going on for fucking centuries. You think there wasn't people with issues like back in centuries and centuries ago?
I don't know. I always look for stuff documented.
Exactly. The key word is I don't know.
Because there's nothing to research it. There's no data to pull.
Exactly. And God didn't put us on this earth to sit there and research everybody before we decided to lay down and have a fucking next generation of fucking people with them.
So people get more vetting to get hired to be a fry cook than to be a daddy or a mommy.
Oh my God.
And that's why society's failing.
No, that's not why society's
Made bad
failing.
choices and
Society's
the guy
failing
runs
because
off.
of poor morals and poor fucking ideology. That's why society is fucking failing. There's no morals and there's no fucking ideology. That's why. You have too many people so much concerned about this bullshit than you do about people actually raising people, humans, to be productive humans of fucking society. It's like my dad always told me, the world needs ditch diggers too, right?
I've dug
Somebody
ditches.
needs to dig a ditch.
I've dug many.
You got a good point, Smalls. It is true. You know I love you, Diz.
That was the job that almost broke me.
I'm gonna agree to disagree.
Right. No, it was like the Camarillo days, right, where they celebrate the founding of the town. And fucking there's a big parade and they have the whole main streets decorated and all that shit. You know, like it's a big to do. For like the fucking drain fucked up at the Chamber of Commerce. So I'm out there and like all the bosses are there just standing over me, fucking running their mouth the whole time. But I couldn't see anything.
One big
It's like
pond, yes.
water, so I'm like working blind. And they're like, try this, try that. I'm like, just let me do it. I got this. And they would leave me alone for a minute, and then it's like all of a sudden, then 5 of them again. Fucking all, it's like, oh. It was just pissing me off. And I kept it cool till I got to the shop. And I was like, dude, why'd you have to be on my ass like that? He's just like, I wasn't on your ass. Don't ever say shit like that to me. I'm like, well, it's like I'm a grown man, dude. Sorry, you fucking don't act like that to me. Like, you know, I was doing what I could. I was like, you saw the conditions. You didn't want to jump in there, did you? He's fucked up. And he's just like, well, I'm glad you didn't say anything out there. I was like, I wouldn't disrespect you like that. I waited till we got back to the shop. And you can hear it like you were being a dick. You know?
Yeah. I don't know. You know, when we started getting so, I mean, I guess as the population grows or started to grow, you know, like the ability to be able to become a producer of goods where we had to have consumers, this is where we stopped having the ponderosas in life, you know?
The steakhouse?
You know damn well what I'm talking about. It's like you can't have your own land, do your own thing, and
Oh,
like
like
there
the
is
TV
no
show?
like, and then I wasn't talking about the TV show. I was just using that as an example when I used that word.
Wasn't that the name of the ranch on Bonanza?
It was, and then there was a steakhouse, yes, but that's not what I was meaning. What I was meaning is that when the ability stopped for people to be able to have their own land and be able to like deal, sale, and trade amongst each other, and we started having consumers and people were able to create businesses off of that, and then it just kind of went off of that. And now think about it. We consume things that we don't fucking need. Stupid shit. Right? It's not about just living and like trading and getting along, and everybody has their own land and we can do this, and everybody gets up and works their own thing. That's when jobs started coming into effect, right? People used to just fucking help out, be the ranch hand on somebody's fucking land, and and they got paid in fucking, I give you 2 hogs for all the work you do on my fucking land. You know what I mean? Or here's a fucking 2 bushels of fucking lettuce for you and your family. You know what I'm saying? Shit
That's a lot of
changed.
lettuce.
Oh my goodness. Jesus.
Well, it is.
You know exactly what I'm
Exactly what it
talking
is.
about, though. It's not about just supply and demand and we just trade with each other. We've allowed these big companies and these people to become rich off of fucking us consumers buying stupid little plastic trinkets and dumbass shit that
They
it's
won't let
like
us
people
build
don't know
nowhere.
how to live without
Oh,
that. We
you
don't know
can't
how to
build a
live without
neighborhood here. You can't
earpods.
build a neighborhood there.
What would we do if we didn't have this right now? Where you and I are having a discussion. Am I going to ride my fucking horse up to your fucking place and we can have this discussion? It's not like that anymore.
You really care.
Oh my God, I have. My big black stallion F-150. Shut your ass up.
Take me out to a covered wagon. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly, one big pond. Darn it, man. Could you imagine? It took me 2.5 hours just to drive to you. Could you imagine if it was still horse and buggy and I had to ride a horse all the way up there just to go get you?
It'll be 2 days yonder until we get up into the 805.
Golly. Oh my God.
Could you imagine? That would have sucked back in the day. You would have died and nobody would be looking for you. Well, he left
Right?
2 weeks
Well,
ago,
nobody
so
will
we're not
even know
expecting
for
him
like
for not
weeks and
another
weeks on
fortnight.
end.
Yeah, they're
Nobody.
expecting you a month from now and you don't make it. And then like a month and a half later, they're like, he should have been here by now. Where is he coming from? 2 towns over?
Right?
Oh, well.
No, but it's
God's
the
will.
truth.
God's will.
Ay. Well, mine's Black Smalls. And Tiz talk shit to me about my big black F-150.
Did I?
You did. Exactly. Yes, one big pond. I agree. Cool that. Ew. Wait. No. Are those bum shells?
Maybe.
That's the only thing I can think of. Like, no, it don't look like anybody we know. Well, we know, but we don't know. Commander. Damn it.
He's praying into her lap. Ventura.
See? You're gonna be riding for a long time, Smalls. I don't know.
No, there's people that come from around the world to ride the 33.
True. True. I know a lot of dudes that fucking, that's their
There's lots
thing
of
is
twists, turns, and
bicycling.
all kinds of cool shit for him. And biker bar, gear lodge, or whatever it is.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Gabba gabba you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just looking around at this hamster trail of boxes going, fuck, I need to pack some more, but I don't feel like it.
Are you stacking them neatly in one area?
I am. I have boxes on one wall and another wall and another wall. So tired of looking at it. It makes me depressed. And then I look down the hall and I see my daughter's room with the door wide open, and I'm not used to it being open. And hey, guess what? I finally took the tint off my bedroom windows, so it's bright as fuck in here when the morning comes.
No, you're telling me.
Yeah. Okay, Smalls,
That's
cool.
That's why you have a pituitary gland. It's not some mystical bullshit like people try to tell you. The sunlight interacts with it, and that controls your hormones.
I know. My husband was even telling me the same thing. He's like, good, it's about damn time you start getting some vitamin D in your life.
Some of the animals have like almost transparent skull sections.
It was sizzling, Commander. I woke up this morning and it was sizzling. I had to go down and turn the AC down to 68.
68.
I swear, I was fucking, my core was like burning up. Like, I don't know what the hell. I woke up and I was like sweating my ass off, and I was like, what the fuck? So I went downstairs, and of course, they control, because it's that stupid Nest thing. And they control the fucking temperature during certain times of the day. And I was so pissed. I woke up, I was sweating, and I fucking ran downstairs, turned the AC up. It's like I fall asleep and I wake up like every 2-3 hours, and the shit is hot as hell. It's 100 and some odd degrees outside here. And so I run downstairs, I turn the AC down again. I'm like, what is the problem? I pay the fucking bill. I don't care. I pay it every month. Shit is paid.
Just walk up to a stack of boxes and kick them over and go, "This is Sparta." That'll make
Don't
you feel
think
better.
I haven't. Don't think I haven't. One of my 49 other personalities has done it.
Oh, build a fort.
I could, huh?
Build
I
a
could
little
start
box
building like
igloo.
a fort and have fun with it, right?
Yeah, and then make like, look at me, I'm Minecrafting.
Right? Like, just like when we were kids, like, look at my little fort. Girl, I'm telling you, they fucking adjusted shit. I walked down there, I set it at like 70 degrees every 2 fucking hours, and I'll walk down there because I'll wake up and it's hot as shit in here, and I'll go downstairs and it's at like 81 degrees, and I'm like, I didn't fucking change nothing. Why in the hell is it being adjusted? I hate this stupid ass thing. Ever since they came in and they installed that stupid thermostat right there, I hate that stupid thing. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. And I refuse to sign up for it. Plus, I'm almost out of here anyway, so I don't give a fuck.
They're still
I
gonna do
signed
it
up for it like maybe like 5 years ago, and I had the app on my phone. So like if I woke up and it was like that, I could just pick up my phone and I could adjust it from my phone.
right.
But at one point, like when I updated my last phone before this one, I didn't update the Nest fucking app. And ever since then, oh my gosh, dude, I'm so sick of it. In the winter, I don't turn the heat on. I don't do none of that. I had a space heater to where if it got cold, all right, I'll just turn the space heater on. It'll warm up the area where I'm at and I'm good. But in the summer, oh my gosh, California just loves to fuck with that shit. That's why they put it in and they regulate everything. It's so ridiculous. I hate it. I can't wait to get out of here. I've had it. Had it.
Quitter.
Tired of their little fucking Nest. Fucking sign up for the app and you can adjust it from here. Yeah, exactly, Commander. It's a joke. So, ugh, hate it. Hate that thing. I've literally got less than a month and a half, so I'm good. Anyway.
Wherever I'm at, it's hot.
I hate the heat. I can't take it. I'm getting too old for this shit.
Yeah.
When I woke
I'm getting too old for this shit.
Exactly. All right, baby doll. I think I'm gonna step down.
Okay.
All right. You have a good night. Good night, Commander. Good night, Smalls. Good night, One Big Pond. Good night, everybody else who's listening. Love you guys. See you next time.
All right. Love you.
All right, baby doll.
Good job on your boxes. Keep up the good work.
Yeah.
Boxes.
I'm getting there. I'm trying. At least.
It's easy. You'll see.
The more I go, the more it feels better. But then again, like it gives me anxiety in the middle of the night, you know? Oh, Night Lightning Girl, I'm sorry. I love you. I didn't realize you were still here.
Yeah.
I
Every word.
know. I see it, but you know. Like yeah. Anyway. I love you guys. Love you, Des.
Love you too.
Alright.
This one.
Good night.
What should I do?